Hello. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Anyway, Danganronpa. If I sound tired, I apologize. I woke up like half an hour ago, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, jeez. Where was I? Where's 4? I think that's this one? Yes. Alright. And so, the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly death, a deadly class trial. It's gonna be great. Oh no. Ah, yes, I get to say. Yeah. Let's go. Perfect. I'm gonna make sure that my volume and everything's all good. Okay. Okay, let's play this game. Let's see my skills. What is Lost in Thought? Class 3. I can do that. That's all of them, so we're good. Wait, what have we done there? I said something about Sakura and Yet. Multiple suspects. Murder in a locked room. If anyone was likely to survive, it was Sakura. And Yet. Okay. Interesting. What do I have? One of my bullets again? Got it. Trial time, baby!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
Are we really going through this again?
If you can figure out who done it,
Alright.
then only they will receive punishment. But then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We begin by shutting up and starting the trial.
I already know who did it.
Oh shit.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
I'm glad that I'm innocent. This is nice. This is a nice change of pace. But my question is, how the hell is whenever the time goes up for this trial, I'm gonna somehow be murdered? Because I'm gonna be the one who apparently is gonna be the suspect. It would make a lot more sense if it was someone else.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Sorry, I'm drinking water right now. Hina seems really sure that one of those 3 is the killer. She must have some reason for believing that. Okay.
It was one of you.
Okay.
One of you killed Sakura.
Okay.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low
Oh
as
gosh,
you
I have to
can
hover.
get.
I forgot. Okay.
It
Okay.
was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Do I have to use
And what reason do you have for saying
always account? So do I have to say this?
Because
Is
you
this one?
all had a motive.
The hated one?
You hated her.
I have hatred.
That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Hina suspects of 3 specifically she's mentioned it before. Because they hated
It
her.
was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Uh-huh.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Got it.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Why can I not shoot that fast enough? Come on.
That's about as low as you can get.
Let me shoot it. You would just let me shoot it. Okay.
It was one of you.
Yeah, I know it was one of her.
One of you killed Sakura.
I know that too.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it?
I feel like it's gonna be the other one.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Why can I not shoot that fast enough?
About as low as you can get.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Let's try the other direction. See what happens.
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Yeah, I know. I get
Because
this.
you all had a motive. You hated her.
You got it.
That
Okay,
doesn't
let's
make
try
any
shooting down here.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Why did that? What?
That's about as low as you can get.
Please, I'm. Come on. I'm trying to shoot the fucking shit.
It was one
Just
of
let me
you.
shoot it, please.
One of you killed Sakura.
I got it, Hina. I get
What
it.
reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive.
Whoa.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That was weird.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Other way.
Shoot!
I was the other way. I've just been sitting here wasting time. Buckles. Okay. Got it. Hina, please. Stop.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive.
I guess I'm gonna be shooting the other things.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
Huh?
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get. It was one of
Bingo.
you. One of you killed Sakura.
Got it.
And what reason do you have?
What
for
reason?
saying
Yeah. Dude, I don't care.
Because you all had a motive.
Yep.
You hated her.
Shoot!
Wait, do I actually have to use
It was
this?
One of you. One of you killed Sakura.
Okay. I'm gonna
What reason do you have?
I'm gonna
for
die immediately.
Because you all had a motive.
Yeah, sure we did.
You hated her.
saying- Is that it?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Why? Why do I always miss it?
About as low as you can get.
I get it. I'm trying to shoot it, man. I'm trying to shoot it. Let me shoot it.
You killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Maybe I have to use it against her.
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Nope. Okay, so I did have to shoot the motive. I'm sorry. I'm gonna die.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense. That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
That's low.
Was that really too low?
As you can get.
I mean, that's a really weird coincidence that I said that, but like, is that too, like, did I shoot? Oh my gosh.
One of you killed Sakura.
And
Can
what
one of you
reason do
speed up and talk faster, please? Is there a button that I
Because
can,
you all had a motive.
can y'all talk
You
faster?
hated her.
Got it, got it.
Is that
Oh my
it?
gosh,
That doesn't make any sense.
uh-huh.
That's the only reason you have for accusing us?
Now, finally.
No, that's wrong.
Jesus.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Her hair turns into 3 spikes. I cannot disagree with Hina. There is good reason to suspect all three of them. But then does that mean that one of them did it? Back to the trial! This is so bad.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them,
Is something wrong with my stream? No, so everything seems to be okay. Sorry, it looks like my stream's not even working, which doesn't make any sense, and I'm very confused. Hold on a second. No, it says it's working, but like it's not letting me see my live stream chat. Weird. Well, guess I won't be able to read chat today. This is gonna be interesting. Back to the game. Pocket trash?
one of you is absolutely guilty.
Okay.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
Okay, that one's fine.
I didn't either.
That one's fair.
Yeah, same here.
Nope.
I never... No, it's wrong.
Your pocket trash, buddy.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
Uh-huh.
It was white with red polka dots.
Uh-huh.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's...
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
I did it. I monopolized the entire box.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
Okay.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said cannot be right, because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason for that is... Hiro got the candy, Sakura got it. I think it was this one, right?
I got it!
Had to have been.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yep.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Bingo.
Damn it. I mean, what I meant was, Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
What, now you admit it and now you're gonna get all pissed off and defensive? What the hell, dude? Just admit that, oh my gosh, just admit your side of the story. It's not that complicated.
Quite a sudden hostility.
Well, we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Oh my gosh.
You're acting incredibly suspicious. It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Uh-huh.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood, right? It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
No.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
I mean, yeah, but no.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Huh?
Oh. Oh, that's true. He never went in to see it because he knew would not allow them into the room. So how does he know?
when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
Not true. You are not that observant. You are not that observant, buddy. Don't try to give yourself a pat on the back.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
Bingo.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Bingo, bingo. Hold on. When did Kyoko found the magazine in the dining room, it was on the magazine shelf.
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it.
Yes.
I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
It sucks seeing Sakura on the side, just with an X on her head. So sad. It's also just weird to see Kyoko being the only one alive around a mound of people dead.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
No, it does not make any sense, sweetheart.
Doesn't make sense?
No,
What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
not really. There was definitely something strangely about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Bingo! But Hiro is not the culprit. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Make your argument. Oh gosh, not again. Magazine dying message. Okay.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When
Okay.
Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, guess not. Oh, I'm dying. I forgot. I'm losing health so
I
bad.
can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Uh-huh.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Not true.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
I would never argue with
I
you.
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Huh?
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Yeah, huh?
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Okay, so I need to...
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Okay.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Not true.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked
Magazine
away
shelf.
on the magazine shelf. When
Huh?
I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
Yes, ma'am.
What's your problem?
You are the problem.
Total sense.
Were you by the shelf then whenever you came into the room? I don't think so.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message.
Uh-huh.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Counter.
No, that's wrong.
Yay! I might be loopy, but that doesn't mean that I don't know how to solve crime.
When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
Yes.
That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
Yes.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Bingo, because it was also closed, which means that you saw it must have been on the floor with it open or something. Or you saw someone do it.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it?
Because that could help prove your innocence or guilt. Come on, dude.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is. Toko!
Vienna sausage?
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Bingo! I think it was actually Toko who wrote it, but I don't think it was Toko that wrote it. I think it was Genocide Jill that wrote it just to piss off and mess with Toko for some weird reason.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
I don't think so.
100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Dude. Without a doubt. I absolutely do doubt. There is no way that Sakura wrote that message. Oh, I'm gonna... Why? Oh gosh, no. No. I forgot.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occultist is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right.
How did it go?
The cult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Okay. Final strike.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
This should prove it. Gosh, sounds so derpy. It's fine.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message.
Okay.
Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Then it has to be Genocide Jill. Genocide Jill for some reason wrote it to Coco for whatever reason. I don't even know why a personality would want to try to communicate with another personality. But you know, to each their own.
Then, who did write it?
Genocide Jill.
Hiro could very well have written it himself.
Genocide Jill.
That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Genocide Jill.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
You wrote it? Dude, come on, your handwriting. For the magazine looks atrocious. Your handwriting in general looks amazing.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
Okay, never mind.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
Hey, yo? You are admitting to killing her.
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple other people to meet us after all. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Sure, man. Thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me. She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
Dude, come on! She was just... Oh.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that.
There's no way that you had the strength to take out her. No way!
Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
On the table. On the table.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Wait. He wrote it on the... He left it on the table. He didn't put it on the shelf.
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy.
He actually feels a little bit bad.
It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
I don't think so. Because the magazine didn't add up. And also, Toko's weirdly adamant about it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yay! My girl Kyoko!
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
A lot more.
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
Huh. So what is it that Hiro did that makes sense?
I got it.
Bingo, the magazine, why it was hidden.
It's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
No, it does not.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Bingo.
Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
See there's the truth.
He's lying. He's gotta be lying.
Can we have a word with Genocide Jill, Toko?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
True.
Then he's not lying?
Nope.
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Yes.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
Yes.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Okay. Someone who wouldn't like what had been written on it. There's only one choice. Toko.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right?
Yep.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
I'm fully convinced at this point that Genocide Jill was actually Toko meant to go see her. She did. But she saw the sight of the blood, freaked out, fainted. Genocide Jill came into action. She saw the situation, freaked out, hit Sakura in the back of the head, saw the magazine, and put the magazine away as to not make Toko herself guilty. That's my assumption. That's my guess.
Toko? Did you really go to the rec room? Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right?
No.
Hero just admitted it.
No. Because there's two things. One, she was sitting in a chair. He said that she fell on the floor.
That's right. I killed her.
No, you did hurt her, but you didn't kill her.
No, you didn't.
Bingo.
Who asked you?
Definitely not your mom.
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
Because that's not what killed her.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Bingo.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Well, believe it anyway.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time.
Okay.
If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We have not reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro is not the real killer. Yep. I have to prove that. Oh my gosh, come on, really? Alright. There's a domination summary. Oh gosh.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Huh.
I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
Yeah.
You hit her from behind,
Uh-huh.
and you only hit her once. Is that right?
Oh.
Yeah, just once.
Yeah.
After the first swing, the bottle shattered,
Uh-huh.
and she went limp.
Uh-huh.
See? Isn't it obvious?
No.
Hero really is the killer.
Nope. Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but that doesn't end there. There's something that proves the wounds on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
That's fair.
You hit her from behind,
I think I need to shoot the once.
and you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, just once.
There.
No, that's wrong.
She was hit twice.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Bingo.
2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
It's not a hobby. We have to for the sake of getting out of here alive.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
Because someone else hit her.
wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Yep.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
They're very similar wounds.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
Uh-huh.
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves.
Oh yeah, that too. They're both missing. There's 2 missing bottles.
There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used.
Yep.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yep.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
Yep.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
Uh-huh.
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle.
Uh-huh.
But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
Ooh.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
They all have chess pieces. The correlation between the Monokuma bottles, I feel like it is starting to become clear. That connection must be, it is the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Oh my gosh, really? I'm not the Hangman's Gambit, no! Oh gosh. I need a C. I need a C. I need an E. S. I need an S. I need a P. Give me a P. Give me an I. Give me an E, C, E. Where's the P around here? I. E. S. C, E. Chess piece. Haha, I got it!
That's it. The chess pieces.
Yes, you sweet dumb idiot.
Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
Uh-huh.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
Yes, but you're missing the knight and the queen.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
Yes, we're missing the queen.
So, what's that matter?
We need the queen.
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Oh gosh, here we go.
Chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Uh-huh.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4.
Uh-huh.
And on the ground was the knight.
We're missing the queen.
The queen is missing.
Yes.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene. Well, one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Oh my gosh. Let me smack him upside the head.
Is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Shattered. It was broken. It was excited. Did I read that as excited?
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
What is a single broken bottle and the evidence that proves that is? Kyokyo and I figured it out before. What am I doing? Oh, are we talking about the weight?
I got it! Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment.
Okay, I hate to be rude. I hate to be that person. I need to leave for a minute. I will be back momentarily. So I will be back. I'm back. I'm sorry. I had to go change into pants because it's getting cold in my house. Because earlier it was really hot, so I turned on the AC and I'm like, man, now it's getting cold. But I have sweatpants literally next to me, so let me go change into those real quick. I'm sorry it took a minute. Also, hi, Jekka. Hi, why is no one talking? No, I wanted to send the normal. Okay, yeah, it's fine. Hello, welcome back. I'm back. I had to leave for a minute. I had to go put on sweatpants because it's getting cold in here. I could turn the heat on, but I decided not to because it's kind of warm outside. Anyway, we're gonna go back to the trial, right? Who's ready to go back to the trial? Making sure everything's good. Why is the game not gonna capture? Please tell me the game's actually gonna capture. Okay, we're good.
Compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
because we are smart people and we figured it out.
there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
Yes.
But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
I nominate Genocide Jill to come to the stand, please.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
Sorry. I was sending a quick message. What was it doing? There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by the second attacker.
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Yes.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow.
Okay.
Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
I'm very curious on how she was figuring out that it was Toko for this one.
Wait, I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
You literally, deflected it way earlier before you're like, yeah, I hit her in the head with a bottle. Like, you completely deflected. You're like, it wasn't me. I swear I didn't do anything. Buddy. You literally you literally were afraid to admit it.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did.
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
That was the locker. She did go into the locker.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
Look, man, his head is in the clouds, okay? He's on the green cloud. Let him do his thing.
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
That too.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
I think they're more than loose, but I think they're gone.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
The locker.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The locker.
Hiding me in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
The locker.
Why are
The locker. No, it is not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. The locker. I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. A new element has been added to the bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Oh my gosh. Really? You were gonna add more to me? So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. Uh-huh. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. No. No, don't do this. So now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Or maybe it's coup de grace. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate. Simply press the Q key or nor use the mouse wheel. Okay. You'd also like the debate. If your logic difficulty is such a kind, you have fewer bullets to choose from. But for educational purposes, we're going to pretend you're unmean regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, and by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. I'm halfway through? Oh, fuck. Well then, good luck and have fun. The moment of truth. Oh gosh, no, please don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. It's a lie!
Final strike, okay.
That's enough!
Locker!
This should prove it.
Oh my gosh, I literally was like, where's the locker button?
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
Like I kept saying, the locker.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking.
The locker.
Does his handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's more than just your time, buddy. She's wasting everybody's time.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Oh shit, hi. Welcome. It's interesting that you just like dropped the whole hesitating voice and no, I didn't know what to do. And now you're just, okay.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yeah, I know. That's what's so surprising.
Then you killed Sakura!
No.
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on.
Okay.
So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Okay.
Did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's awkward.
Well, hey, at least, like, she also can account for you, because she was a witness. So, there you go. You have now cleared your name, buddy. Congrats. Hero was now innocent. Moving on.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Oh, wow, I'm surprised.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Shut the fuck up. You were the one who was invited and decided not to go because you're like, I don't want to get murdered by that bitch. So, like, really, who's really the imbecile here? Think about it.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura? After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around...
I turned around. Oh, shit, hi.
There was Sakura, covered in blood
Hi.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
I knew it!
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean? Yep.
Guess it's back!
Hi, Genocide Jill! You're just the chick I wanted to see!
It was your fault after all.
No, she didn't kill her.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
What?
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Okay, that's important for later.
So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that.
Oh wow, they even added like the little pink blood in her hair. That's a nice detail. I mean, it's freaky as hell, but this is a good piece of work. Whoever made this, props to you.
And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
I don't think so.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
Please kill him. Don't call him Master, but please kill him. I would be okay with that.
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
I like how you immediately know that we're talking about you as the quote-unquote master. Idiot.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Had to.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
True. You're not. So that's good. Keep talking like that, and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
She's very adamant about voting.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd. Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
Oh wow, you actually have a brain cell in there for once. Congratulations, Togami. It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Thanks. I feel so honored that you consider me a gaggle of idiots.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Genocide Jill, please. Keep the simping to yourself. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is. Excuse me, sorry. Yellow powder.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Oh, it was the state of the body. It was the status of Sakura's body. Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise.
Hi,
when you
Yua-chan.
saw Ogre covered in
Welcome,
blood.
welcome.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
Huh?
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up.
Wait for it.
I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There you go.
No, it's wrong.
Hello, Raging Ranger. Welcome, welcome. I'm just, you know, trying my best to solve this murder.
Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
Good normal stuff, you know.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Uh-huh.
So, you finally noticed.
I noticed a while ago, genius.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Because of the blood splatter on the floor. That has to be it. The evidence that proves the attack was in front of the magazine itself was because of the blood on the very obvious floor.
I got it.
Who do you think it is right now? I already know who it is.
Attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
That's fair. I mean, not true. You were able to carry that bottle.
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
True.
Then what's the deal?
I don't know.
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
No.
But
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Yep.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
True.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Not true.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door?
Nope.
And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
Nope.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Agreed. The reason there was no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I saw it.
I got it. Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open.
She was by herself.
So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
Hey, Ghostface. Welcome.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
She doesn't know.
How do you not know? You killed her!
Oh.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
She has a good argument there.
You're lying.
Nope.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
For once, you're actually being right. And that's the only time I will admit that you are right.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
Hey, Dynamic! Nice to see ya.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
Suspicious.
that's because you're overlooking vital information.
Of course. Could we really be missing something so important? If there was another possible explanation, maybe it's... Hey, Glitch. Yes, Hero is actually being smart for once. No, not really. Not Hero. Yakuya. Yellow powder. That's what I need.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Yellow powder.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
Come on, Makoto. Don't climb up now. Shoot. Buckles. Okay. There's a Halloween disco at your school? That sounds cool.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Uh-huh. I have 4.5 minutes to solve this. Oh, shit.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head.
No.
So
There was
you're
more.
dead set on blaming me, huh?
Huh? There's one place I might find a clue. It'll be written in there.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
How did I end up here? Oh, hello, Luigi Lucario. I don't know how you ended up here, but welcome. It would have been written in there. Okay, so I do need the Monochrome file.
Killed Ogre. If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
Okay.
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
Okay, we're good.
No, that's wrong.
Let's use your phone numbers as well. I don't think I'm using them well. I already just wasted some time.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood.
Yes.
I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death.
Yes.
In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Yes.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
What? No.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
See, that is my girl Kyoko!
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
Is this your first time playing the game? Technically, yes. I know about this specific Danganronpa because I watched the anime, which apparently spoiled the entire game. Didn't know that. But the other two games after this, the other two Danganronpa games, I know nothing about. And I refuse to watch the anime for that reason. I already know. I would recommend not saying it for everyone else's sake. Please. And also, yes. Moving on.
Chicken there? God, you really are into dead bodies.
Yeah, I never played the game, but I am playing it now. But I do know about it because I watched the anime and I spoiled it for myself without even knowing.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
Okay, Velma.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Bingo!
Poison?
What's the end? I'm not gonna spoil it, Ghostface.
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees.
Girl, stop. Stop.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible.
No, it is very possible.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
Yellow powder.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Yellow powder.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Everyone is quiet, girl. You're the only one talking.
But you're the only one talking.
Yeah.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Uh-huh.
Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Uh-huh.
And that's where I found this.
I'm taking a drink of water. Uh-huh. You're not wrong, Byakuya. You're actually being right for once.
Is that the poison?
Mm-hmm.
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Mm-hmm.
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
In the chem lab, in the area where it's not supposed to be, or where it's supposed to be, like, safe to eat.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
Uh-huh.
In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
You found it in A, where the dietary supplements are.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Wrong. I mean, yes, it did come from Section C, but it was found in Section A.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I am not sure how he got it. Oh, I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as the supplements. I am positive it was Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Pale girl dead. There's a lot of different pale girls, man.
But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Exactly.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Because someone tried to do something. Make it look like an accident.
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
And that is where I'm going to argue with you on that one. It was not because of the culprit.
What do you mean?
Bingo.
I mean, this.
The pigtail pale girl? No, she's alive. Oh, wait, Celeste died. Yeah, Celeste is dead. I thought you were talking about the braided hair girl, Toko. No, she's very much alive. But yeah, sorry, Celeste is dead. She died last time. I could not believe my eyes. Yakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked that what we were seeing, we all could do was just stand there and watch. Oh, yeah, you. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Yakuya was as calm as ever. Of course, because the bottle's empty.
That tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein? Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Toko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched the finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Oh.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder.
Okay.
Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which could mean that conversely, the poison must have been in. Could it be? Oh gosh, no, not again. Oh fuck. Oh gosh, I need an R. I need a T. T. E-I-N. Drink. R-I. In. Out of my way!
Now I understand.
It took me a whole second to process. I was like, I know the word right here should be protein,
Poison.
but the other one I don't know.
Into the protein can.
I figured it out. We're fine. I have brain cells.
If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Yep. You don't like this version of Hangman's Gambit? Wait till you see the one Danganronpa 2. Oh no, there's more? They do the Hangman's Gambit and Danganronpa 2?
Absolutely.
Ah, shit.
The contents of each container were switched.
Huh?
So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can.
Uh-huh.
Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene.
I got it!
We just said a
You're
protein
saying
drink.
They gave her a protein drink, right?
Yep.
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
Uh-huh. A deadly poison. A deadly betrayal. A deadly death.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You're not wrong. And I hate to admit that.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Yep.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
Wait a minute. Dynamic, you're telling me that there's even worse mini games in the game? Oh no. Hello, Mr. Staff, welcome. I totally shut the hell up before you get there.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison.
Huh?
And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
Who did it?
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Let me guess, you're gonna say it was Hina, wasn't it? The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be. Oh, wait. Must be what we found in the front of the shelf. Oh. Where's the footprints?
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the
Oh
shelf.
no, Hina getting stuck in the second game. Oh no. You're not gonna like it, so it's just save your voice for screaming. Oh no. No.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
Oh.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point.
Okay.
They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Yes and no.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Hina.
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Hina. Don't do this.
Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Nope.
Just as I suspected.
Nope.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are... Me and Hina? Really? We're the only ones wearing sneakers?
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
These footprints must be Makoto. Are they yours? No. Okay then, let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility. Just Hina. Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began.
I mean, yeah, she's in trauma after losing her best girly pop.
You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time,
Well,
you've been focused on pinning a crime on someone else, haven't you?
I mean, yes and no.
I can't believe it.
Then don't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
A lot of things.
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
Exactly.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Yeah, if your girlfriend died, you would also be distraught. See, exactly. If you had a best friend or you had a significant other who just died, you would be all over the place. You would be, yeah, exactly. Thank you, miss.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
Nope.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us.
No one cares about, therefore he just feelings of love. He traffics orphans. What do you expect? You know what? That's fair.
I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
I mean, yes and no.
Is it true?
Yes and no. The answer is yes and no.
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did,
No.
why? Why would you do that?
She was your best friend!
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right?
No.
That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
No.
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
I'm also not convinced. I believe like what she's saying is true. Like I feel like Sakura was like, hey, can you actually grab me a protein drink? And Hina's like, sure, I'll get you a protein drink, and went to do it. But then she realized.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you?
She wouldn't. She's way too sweet.
You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind.
Shut up about the game shit, fucking Tokugami, you bullshit.
Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them.
Hello, Golden Buttocks. Welcome.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
Uh-huh.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
Nope.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
I agree with Kyoko.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Is Kyoko being dumb for once? Never say that about Kyoko. Ever. Kyoko is always right. No one should ever question her or doubt her in any way.
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Exactly.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well,
You can't, can you?
that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No.
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
True.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
No, but she blames herself.
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you
I
sure
can.
about that?
I doubt this.
Even ignoring the fact
I'm gonna
that
go
I
to sleep.
don't
Okay.
believe it,
Have a good night,
it
Lucia,
just
Lucario.
doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
Why is Bakio so uptight? He's always uptight because he's an asshole and he's always overconfident.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Oh,
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
okay.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It very much matters. It's literally the reason why your friend is dead.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
She's not.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
You're right. Nobody in this room. But you're still wrong.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them.
Not true. You would have had powder all over your feet.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And That's it.
Nope. Little Caesars is the best pizza place of all time. It's okay. It's like, it's great if you are kind of like broke on money and you want some pizza or you want some food. Like, Little Caesars is the best place for you to do.
That story you just told. First, you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yes, but that means you would have had footprints all over the powder.
Yeah.
If that is true. Isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
Oh my gosh, dude. We have it.
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
I'm gonna grab a jacket for this amount of bullshit that's so cold. I'm actually getting cold in here. I'm sorry.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Because it's not right. She's just saying that because she wants everyone to die. But, you know, I'm wrong. I'm in the middle of trying to put a jacket on, so whatever. How long? Until we figure it out. Until we get it right. Until I uncover the full truth of the case. I already know the truth. I'm cold as well. I'm cold. That is very specific dynamic. I'm kind of concerned how you would go to that jump, but you know what? Props to you, man. That was bold. I like it. All right, let's make our argument again. Boop, boop, boop. Footprints in the powder, source of the powder. Oh my shit. Okay. Footprints in the powder.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
Huh?
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
I can't argue with that though.
When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Huh?
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
No.
You would have left residue. You would have left footprints.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
I think it's really weird that the game actually was very slow for that for me.
Yeah? What about it?
That's very strange.
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein.
Huh?
But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
It moved to Section A and left.
That contradicts what you just said.
Bingo.
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Nope. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember anything about this class trial. Uh-oh.
No, that can't be it. Remember what Tina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint. Footprint?
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well,
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
Bingo.
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A.
Yep.
So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Yep.
well, you see...
What the?
Oh, now you're actually starting to get nervous, buddy. Why is that? Because you're wrong? Oh, for shame. Who could have predicted that?
What the hell? What's going on here?
Oh, you're being proven wrong, dumbass. That's what's going on here.
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account. Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Yes, go for it, Kyoko.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Ooh. The bottle.
I did?
Yes, you just did. Smart little boy. Or should I say smart little idiot?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Is Pinocchio the killer or something? I'm not gonna say he is. I'm not gonna say he isn't. I'm not gonna say anything on the matter, Glitch. For your sake, I don't want to spoil too much.
Just say it already. What is it you think you found?
Oh, are you being dumb? Oh, wow. Look at you being your own case of idiots. So adorable.
I found this.
Piece of glass. Dude, you almost drank glass.
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Good job, dumbass. You helped us.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
Oh, hell yes. I love that farting little, beautiful. Actual spice.
But what is it?
Glass. You almost drank glass.
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
Oh my gosh, I love that Kyoko is going to be like acting like Togami, but actually doing it better.
Makoto, why don't you explain it? Huh? Me?
Okay.
If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Oh, you're just being very surprised that you almost drank glass. Good job. The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. It'd be real funny, cholesterol because of the deep throating. Glass of death. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be actually a very dumb way to go, too. Like, not paying attention, you have glass in your beverage and consuming it. Yeah. Internal damage, that's a way to do it. Recommenda, Monokuma bottle of poison. Color and totally different. Oh. Ew. Buckles, okay. Then it had to have been... It had to have been the Monokuma bottle. No, the window! I was dumb, my bad.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right? The window? The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
Yeah, I forgot that broke.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question.
Yeah, the Monokuma bottle is way too dark. It's like a really nice, dark, rusty orange color. So yeah, that couldn't have been it. And I was like, wait a minute. The only other option then would have been the rec room. My bad.
How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was the bottle of poison? Should have been when I broke into the rec room window, according to what Hina told us. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Mostly got embarrassed myself in front of him. I do nothing but that.
according to what he...
It would have been section A.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the
Pay
rec
attention.
room
No.
window made its way into the bottle.
I don't want to pay attention anymore. I want to be. I want to like go out of the room. I want to look at the hieroglyphics on the walls. Come on, let me do something else.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Yes.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
It's kind of funny to watch like Makoto be perfectly still in the main section of the game, and then on the left side you just see him frantically spamming around.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Yep.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Yep.
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Oh, are we? I'm so sorry. Allow me to slow it down for your dumb head to realize. What we're saying is somebody tampered with the crime scene after we went into the room. Okay?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because amongst our crazy debacle when everyone else is suspecting of, oh, while we were all freaking out, somebody ran out of the room. No, what actually happened is, while we're all freaking out, somebody tampered with the crime scene. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Focus, focus.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Gosh.
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
She did it herself.
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Oh.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
No.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Good boy.
Yeah, me either.
Of course, because I'm so innocent.
Not me.
Of course not.
Same here.
Of course.
Yeah, me either.
Oh, suspicious.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Oh my gosh, how dumb are you?
How can you know what I don't know?
Because we're better than you. The reason she can say that is because there is evidence. There is proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. Oh my gosh, dude, come on. Oh gosh.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yep,
No, that's impossible.
it's not.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
Nope.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room.
No, that's wrong.
Let's be honest, Yukio deserves a medal. He's somehow being dumber than Hiro, which is proved to be psychologically and physically impossible. Also, do you call it was kind of... I mean, that's fair. That's totally fair. But also, I mean, come on.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Yeah, that means you would have had broken glass on it, dimwit.
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
It was scattered on top of, or it should have been.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
Which means someone put it there.
What?
Oh wow, you don't know something that I now know. Ah, that was fun.
And this proves it.
Gosh.
It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken.
Uh-huh.
So it had to be after we got into the room.
Uh-huh.
I see. So that's your explanation.
Oh, look at you being all sad and depressed. I love it.
Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
Uh-huh.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Uh-huh.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
Yep. And Hina did that. As obvious by her shoe prints.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No.
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
Yep.
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Yep.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
It's not fiction.
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already.
We just did.
Sorry. Please, tell us.
Holy shit! He said please. Wow. What the hell happened to you? Have you really been that, like, embarrassed and shamed on? That you finally just decided to show an ounce of, like, respect and sympathy? Wow. What a surprise.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing.
Okay.
We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
That was Hina. Oh, the chem lab. Oh, yeah, that was Sakura.
Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
Trying to be so humble. Someone give me a camera. I feel like a prep mom. I know, right?
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yep.
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Hina.
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying!
Hina.
Why? Why would you lie like that?
We're not lying. You knew the truth, too. It is not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. The evidence of the shoe. Oh gosh, not again. No, no, no. Oh, fuckles.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
What button do I push?
I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Oh gosh.
Do you have any kind of proof,
I do.
Sakura?
This should prove it.
Don't report to Hina. I hope not.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did.
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
She spilled it herself.
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Yep.
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing. Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
Yep.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
Nope.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
Yep.
No! It was me! The poison! Because
Hina.
I killed her!
Hina.
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There is only one way to explain it. Where is she?
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Yep.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it. All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Yep. Because, of course, Sakura wanted to create the lock room.
The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
Yep.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Yep. Amongst our chaos, she grabbed the bottle and she switched it out.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door.
Yep.
Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
Yep. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room,
I got everyone. Ooh. How? So she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed? Let's see.
while everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground.
Yep.
Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
It's so true.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
I mean, considering what Sakura did for her whenever she got hurt by, Genocide Jill.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
Yes.
No!
If I could, I would love to give Hina the biggest hug right now.
I killed her! I didn't!
You know, you didn't.
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, come on. Really? Okay, we gotta do it this way. Act 1, I'm giving people notes. I'm giving you a note. Congratulations. She showed up. She went into the locker and watched, and then he came in. He offered a candy, ate some candy. Oh no, I'm freaking out. I'm going to grab a bottle. I'm going to grab the knight. And I'm going to smash you upside the head, and I'm going to freak out, and I'm going to look at that, and then I'm going to be like, oh no, let me write down Toko, because I can. Oh, hi, Mist. Welcome back. We're almost done. And then he runs out the door, and she sees, and then she's like, oh no, and she sees probably unconscious person. You come out of the locker, like, oh no, and then blah, 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 you see the note, you're like, what the fuck? And then you put the thing back, Where am I? But you put it down upside down, and then Sakura wakes up and she's like, oh, I'm all unconscious and bloody and blah, blah, blah. And then you see the blood, you freak the fuck out, and you faint because that's you. And then you came out, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm being attacked. So then you grab over the bottle and you go smack against the head, and then you are like, oh no, I killed somebody. Here, let me clean this up because, you know, there's no fucking way that I could have killed a woman. And then you're like, woo, I'm freaking leaving. And then you are like all bloody and like upset and very dazed probably. And then you decide, fuck, I'm realizing my time has come. I'm going to grab the poison and I'm going to drink it and dead. And then you see Act, and then, oh no, all of us panic, oh no. And then you see this thing like this in the situation, and then you decide, I'm gonna grab the bottle. And then you're gonna blah, 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 and then blah, blah, blah. And then while everyone else is freaking out and looking at the dead body and going, oh no, you're gonna go, blah. And then there you go, we're done. Oh, that made sense for everybody.
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room. Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Yep.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Yep.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it.
Yes, he did.
Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Yep.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura.
Yep.
To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted.
Yep.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Yep.
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura, and she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head.
Yep.
Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive.
Because she's a beast.
So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death? It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
Yep.
She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture.
Easily could have fought them, but she didn't because she is the best girl. She is the best.
And there, she took her final breath. Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there.
Yep.
We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground.
Mm-hmm.
And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can.
Yep.
They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves, in an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion.
Yep, to kill everybody.
And the one who went to all that effort.
Man, that art looks good.
Was you, Hina.
Why is my pose like that? Why is my pose like looking up to the sky and like one of those anime disappointed looks?
That's the full truth of the case.
It is.
Sakura took her own life,
She did.
and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Of course it is.
But Makoto, how did you manage to, how were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I'm better than you, dumbass.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean,
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated.
True.
That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case.
Because we're just better than you and we're more human than your assholeness.
See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Oh, Kyoko. Yes, my girl. Yes! Wah, wah, wah. Yay! I got an A! Seeing him shocked is so satisfying. It is very satisfying. Also, I got only 99 coins. Dang, that's fine.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right, we gotta vote.
You seriously forgot?
A little bit.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Someone not in this room.
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
We already know, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself. I don't know what voice I did for Monokuma. Hold on. How did I do it? Okay, I think I figured it out.
My entire existence.
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
You know, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have also died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet why did you did that?
Don't be mean.
Yeah, man, we almost died there. That was good. Oh, thank you. Because that's exactly what I wanted. Huh? I mean, the reason Sakura died, it's all because you pushed her to her corner. You all killed her. And that's why
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean you were gonna take all of us with you. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We have to pay for our crimes. For realsies, man? That's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain this again. Do you realize how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. Oh, okay. Sorry, I gotta do the voice. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, come down! You don't have to worry about me, I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I'll suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me...
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura... Because of me, my friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was being responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry. I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
This game's gonna make me sad. Fuck. Sakura. She clearly believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us, and yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, man, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't just stare there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't just listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was? Seeing you act like that? That's what her note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
He came. Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
A favor?
Some protein.
Aww. Could I ask you to? Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem log to get the protein she asked for, and when I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura... So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura!
Please!
Open the door!
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That weakness, that's normal. And yet,
Why?
you all blamed her. I tried to protect her, and I suffered for it. And they just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner, and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray? You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her from her regrets. But even that got found out, and in the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
Of course, you gotta be an asshole. I'm sorry to interrupt right whenever you're about to deliver the finer tearjerker, but it is just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, am I right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me,
In other
we were
words,
secretly lovers in the nighttime. Well, what I'm trying to say is,
indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this? Last Testament, Sakura Ogami.
What the heck?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
The note of Sakura's real suicide note. Huh? But Hina already.
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. That was all me, baby.
It's true.
This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say it's a lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little. I am not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the last ones jerking each other around. What the fuck? Alright. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real note?
What are you gonna do?
I am so glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on.
And isn't it just too unfortunate? Killing yourself is just too final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth, the loss of the darkness. Gives me willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Geez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
The power of friendship, bro. That's actually what's gonna save us. That's how I came to feel. So that is why Sakura.
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of what, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic. Or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make at me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do the Mastermind has commanded. I will do as I'm told and commit a murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is...
Byakuya deserved to get that slap. Oh, hell yeah. He hella deserved that slap. Hardcore. I will stand by that slap all day long, man. I wish I could watch it again in slow-mo. I think I might go back and watch the anime just to watch it in slow-mo. You can watch it on Crunchyroll, by the way. Not sponsored by Crunchyroll. I just like to use it a lot.
myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe. And above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you guys dies with me. And for that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Oh, this hurts. Then Sakura didn't feel concerned. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her life just because she was weak. It was quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong, actually. That's why she did it. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask for you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully, then, they will see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close, and still...
What are you gonna do?
In the end, all her meddling was, like, totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead. She deserves it. She's dead, you fucker. If anything, we should respect her and honor her death. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you were the one in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake note. And also, Sakura's death was not a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We are not enemies that hate each other. We are friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight, man. This is all because of our mastermind's hatred, or our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. Man, I can't even blame her. Nobody can blame Hina either. I agree with that. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one that we needed to destroy is you and nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That is not how it's supposed to go!
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's obviously right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game. Hey, yo, for what?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that the others have cast aside their fear of this game as well.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost a sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it. Oh my gosh! He is! What's going on here? Now I only have one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is the heap of harshest possible punishment for the one who thinks it can control me. Hey, welcome back, game kids. Byakuya, does this mean? Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Oh, yes it is. That is exactly what I'm thinking. You are totally being moved by that. Whatever master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. Nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
what the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish
It's
you
the moment of
guys?
truth you've all been waiting for. It's punishment time!
what?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? She's dead. You're not gonna... Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh, heavens no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whoever else didn't I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the fair times one rule.
Listen up.
Well, this game is called Danganronpa. I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste.
Yoo-hoo!
So for my special guest, I prepared a special guest. A special guest.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Alter ego! Alter ego! Damn it! You suck, man! You turned me into a mingle hunk of junk! That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill with a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about those grilled goodness. Fried? Boiled? Give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this. I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. I believe this word is called determination. You might think I am just some human AI, but it is true. No, it's okay. It is for this. Oh, I won't be afraid. I gotta go. Okay, bye, game kids. Alter ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to a raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? You're friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. Oh, wow, we actually used the word hell. Nice. He was not just a laptop. He was our friend. And you killed him. Is that what you can call animism? Where a soul dwells within all things, like even laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, I got it my way. I was just trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
Ugh, asshole. Is that shit in the finale? Really? Wow. Makoto actually curses. Amazing. So you finally noticed him.
Actually,
Finally? No. I knew about him from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were going to use it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all going to play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
yep.
Well, I mean, the data in the laptop, it was, I guess you can call it a gift from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward. In honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So, of course, I don't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to work as hard as everyone else can so that we can get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help, at the risk of his own life as well, just like Sakura. And for that, he was killed, just like Sakura. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes you remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death was not meaningless either. Everybody who has died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they will make us stronger. I swear, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like unreasonably upset.
Well,
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note.
Huh?
Oh, Hina. Here's a tissue, sweetie. Do I have your attention? Okay, here we go. Prepare your ears for the deluxe tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind often on the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You just can't stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know.
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note? Like I never let any of your greaseballs have it. Huh?
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to let you just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard. No matter what. And that's seriously it. Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She will fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares if some dead knucklehead has something to say?
Well?
I'm out of here. You guys should try to get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach the school life of yours. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Off top, have you played Ace Attorney? No, but I haven't. I did buy Ace Attorney because I wasn't sure if people would be interested in seeing me stream it, but I did buy it just in case. I thought about it though. Think about it. Think long and think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. I'd be interested. Yay! I might think about it then. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us. There's my current hyperfixation. I understand. I understand hyperfixations. Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
Oh yeah, that.
Hey,
Answer me, what did you do to me? The mastermind did something to us. What are they trying to say that the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? If we try to leave the school, the center goes off and the bomb explodes. Wow, bro, that's a bit of a stretch. I have seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it is not totally unheard of. Buddy. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I cannot afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo,
So the cholesterol's over and Monokuma's gone.
but
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than go head back up? Yeah, let's get out of here. But Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. That kind of mystery someone could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost those two to that kind of a challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto were the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Oh, shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize, man? Like, how about you take that last one? I haven't reached a point where I needed someone apologizing to me more than once.
sorry.
I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That's totally wasn't normal, right? Did she just capture his flag?
No.
What? I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball, because you are, sleazeball. Apparently you still have a death wish. Is it wrong for me to say I could see it somewhere in a fan fiction? In a random fan fiction? Byakuya and Hina end up together as like an enemies to lovers trope? Because I can see that happening. I don't want to see it, but I can see it. Oh, more biting sarcasm? No wonder you don't have any friends. Ow! Ow!
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abusive give and take. Me! I guess it is not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that just goes to how it is. Oh, people definitely ship them. Oh, no! So, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Host Peak Academy. But the story was not even close to over. Time kept marching on. I'm just now halfway through the story. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
Uh-huh.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I could not remember the last time I had fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still was not over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wah. Get up. Wake up. Huh. The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Oh shit, hi.
Kyoko?
Yes, it's me.
Kyoko.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door. It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked. Are you serious?
Hey,
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Tokyo waking me up at this hour? She's gonna say the thing. What thing? It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor to ask. What is the favor?
So,
Remember when Sakura said at the end of her note, I'm not going to just lay down and die, I will fight you? Look, I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. Huh?
goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center, but I thought it was locked. Sure, I guess we're going on an adventure in the middle of the night. I made my way to the after-hours school and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko is not here. That's weird. She said she would meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand on the door with a certain amount of force. Rattle, rattle. It didn't open. I tried again, but rattle, rattle. It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Ahow! What are you doing up, mister? Gah.
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh, well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself. It looks like you might break in any second, so I thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko.
You two? You guys?
Whatever, the two of you just get back to bed. I'm possibly exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. Huh?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what is going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it, let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here, shoot! So we left and went back to our rooms. And then,
Goodbye.
hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, maybe go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked, and then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all of that? Don't worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but
Goodbye.
sure. And then that was over. That, as I turned to leave.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Tokyo was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
You received the Altar Lump present. Yes, I would like to save. That is going to be where I'm going to end this.
Mukuro Ikusaba.
Thanks for being here. I'm going to end it. I'm tired. I also have plans today, so I got to go. But hey, chapter 4 is over. We're going to start chapter 5 next time, possibly next week. And on that note, thanks for being here. Have a great night or day, depending where you are in the world. All that good, fun, jazzy stuff. That is the wrong button. This is the right sign. Anyway, I'm done. All right, bye.